guys, it's Sine. Welcome back to my channel. So a while back, one of you actually gave me the idea of making this video. So I thought that today I just wanted to sit down and film it for you guys. If you've been around for a while here on my channel, you might have seen my perfect basic wardrobe video, which was part of my effortless style series here on my channel. And in that video, I talked about shoes as part of setting the language of your entire outfits. I still highly work around this concept without even thinking about it. So today I thought I wanted to show you guys my shoe collection and give you an idea of what kind of style and quality I like to go for, and then also show you some looks where I really show how to elevate your looks with just the shoes. On a side note, I have a blog post over on my blog today where I share 6 steps on how to make better and more conscious fashion choices. So if you want to learn more in that area, you can check out the blog post. I'll make sure to link it down below for you guys. And with that being said, let's just get straight into this video. Now, many both women and men are crazy about shoes. Of course, women's shoes and women's fashion in general is a bit more complex and there are just a lot more styles to choose from. But I think the reason why so many people love shoes is exactly because they kind of set the tone of your entire outfit, and also they're kind of like little pieces of art for your feet. And also, no matter what kind of body type you have or if your own body is going through some changes, it seems like the shoes just always fit. So let's have a look at my everyday collection of shoes. And please bear in mind that I don't include my wellies that I use to walk the dog in, or the sneakers that I use for when I'm going gardening or things like that. So only my everyday and evening shoes. As you guys know, I have a capsule wardrobe. So today I will show you all of the shoes I have, even the ones that are stored away at the moment. And if you want to see the ones that I have included in my spring capsule, then head over to my blog. I'm gonna make sure to leave a link to the spring capsule wardrobe post down below for you. So let's start with the sneakers. I am definitely not much of a sneaker girl, if you haven't already noticed. I do, however, have a small selection of sneakers anyway. I have 4 different pairs of sneakers that I use on a daily basis. And the keywords for all of these are this very monochrome color scale, and also something that is pretty timeless, and then of course comfort is key as well. So I don't necessarily reach that much for my sneakers, but I really like to have the option for if I'm running a lot of errands at work, or if I'm at a photo shoot, or if I'm gonna go on a vacation where there'll be a lot of walking because of sightseeing, things like that, then it's just nice to have a selection to choose from. When it comes to other flat shoes, I have a couple of ballerinas that I have actually both included in my spring capsule this time around. I think they're the more feminine version of a pair of sneakers. Of course, they're not as comfy as an actual pair of sneakers, so that's something to take into consideration. But if I switch from my sneakers to a pair of ballerinas, my whole look will just be a lot more feminine and a little less masculine and sporty, so you'll look a bit more put together. I love my blush flats because they are just so super feminine. They're very cute. And then I have my leopard flats, which are a bit more edgy, I think you can say, because of the leopard print, but also because they have this very pointed toe. So if I'm in the mood for being a bit more cool and edgy, the leopard flats are what I'm gonna go for. Now, as you will discover throughout this video, almost all of my shoes are black or monochrome in some way or the other. So the fact that these flats that I have are in some kind of color is a great way of getting a pop of color into my looks without committing 100% to colors. So the blush flats just look awesome together with a very monochrome outfit. So let's move on to sandals. They're all stored away at the moment since it's only at the beginning of spring, but I have 4 different pairs of sandals. So the brown ones I have are from ASOS, and they're probably one of the oldest items I have in my entire wardrobe. These are around 8 years old and I still really love them. And then I have these black sliders, which I bought on ASOS a couple of years ago. They are both perfect for when we're away on vacation and we're laying around the pool, because I can just quickly jump into them and then walk wherever. So it's just a really practical kind of sandal, I guess. Then I have another old pair of sandals. These are from Sarah and they are, I think, around 6 years old or something. You might remember them from my summer capsule wardrobe last year because I actually included them in my summer capsule. They are a bit more edgy and complex somehow because of the lace detail, but I really like the style of these sandals. And then finally I have these ones from And Other Stories, which are kind of my staple sandal, I guess you can say, because they're just very sturdy, they're super comfortable, great quality, easy to walk in, they're just great. Like a really great pair of sandals. And they've been making them for the past couple of years. I think they've been part of sort of a basic collection, but I'm not sure they're making them again this year. Anyway, I like them because they're so timeless and they fit together with anything I have in my wardrobe, my jeans, my dresses, shorts, anything. So moving on to boots, I have 4 different pairs of boots. And as I said before, I am no sneaker girl, but I am definitely a boot kind of girl. I wear boots all throughout the year, summer or winter, I don't care, I wear them all the time. So a great pair of ankle boots are definitely my wardrobe staple kind of shoe. I wear them all throughout the year, as I said, and I also wear them whether it's for an evening look or for a day look. So I prefer boots that are ankle length and also in real leather. Wow, that's a tongue twister. And since I recently started eating a more plant-based diet, I've actually deliberately chosen to find almost all of my leather goods in secondhand versions, unless it's sort of a sustainable leather brand. So that's definitely something to think about if you have cut down on meat. You kind of have to rethink the way you consume leather in general. Otherwise, we'll be at a place where animals are being raised purely for the sake of their skins. I have some more info on that whole thing in that blog post I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So if you want to know more about my thoughts on that whole subject, do make sure to check out that blog post. So all of the pairs that I have here, all of my boots are actually bought secondhand. And I have 3 pairs of boots which are all a part of my all year basic wardrobe. Even though they might look the same to you, they have different purposes to me. So I have this kind of a fancy dress boot, which is a pair of Acne Studios boots. These are in the model called Alma. I love these boots. I've had them for 7 years or something. And I just love how feminine and sleek they look, very timeless still. And I mostly use these on days where I feel like dressing up a bit more or for an evening look. Then switching to my Acne Jensen boots, these are definitely a lot more edgy, kind of a rockabilly boot. Just really cool, and they work really well both with dresses and pants. Finally, I have my Dr. Martens boots, which I recently bought as well, also secondhand. And these are kind of my practical but still stylish kind of boot. So in the winter, when the sidewalk is slippery, they make sure that I don't fall on my butt because they have a very sturdy rubber sole. Also, they are really practical for walking because these seriously feel like walking around in a pair of sneakers. When we were in London last month, we were there for 4 days and we walked around 20 kilometers each and every day. I didn't get a single blister or sore feet or anything. And I wore these boots all the time, so I can highly recommend this pair of boots. Then finally, the brown pair of boots I have are kind of more meant as a seasonal pair of boots. So I had them both in my autumn capsule wardrobe and my winter capsule, and it's just been nice to have the opportunity to pick a different pair of boots and always going for the black ones. Also, as you can see, I really like this kind of pointed toe look of my boots. Either a completely pointed toe or what you would call an almond toe that's slightly rounded. And I just think it looks really elegant and it kind of makes my legs look more sleek and longer as well. Finally, let's move on to heels. I have 4 different pairs of heels. 2 of them are vintage and the other 2 aren't. And like my boots, I like them to be in real leather or suede just because I think it's a lot easier to maintain. It looks nicer through time and wear as well. All of my heels are part of my occasion wear capsule, just because I don't really wear heels that much on a daily basis, but that certainly doesn't mean that I don't have like the freedom to take a pair of my heels and use them in a daily outfit every now and then if I feel like it. I've actually taken my vintage kitten heels and made them part of my spring capsule, just to kind of force myself to wear heels every once in a while, because sometimes it's just nice to dress up a bit more. They all have that thing in common that the heel height is only around 6 to 7 centimeters, and this is kind of a magic number for me. Nothing above 7 is comfortable to me, and if it's not comfortable, I'm not gonna wear it. So out of respect for that, I'll just stick to 6 or 7 centimeters, or maybe even a bit lower for a real kitten heel. I do think that if you choose a pair of heels with a heel height that is 6 centimeters, you still get enough of a lift on your legs to still get that really elegant and sexy look, and your legs look longer, so you do that without compromising on comfort. I really feel like heels are the easiest way to elevate a look from day to night. So if you're wearing flats, just jump into a pair of heels and put on a bit of extra accessories, and that's really all you need. Everything that I have in my wardrobe that I use on a daily basis, I would actually gladly wear all of that on a night out as well, and just, you know, switch the shoes to a pair of heels. So that was my entire shoe collection. As I said, some of them are stored away and some of them are part of my all year basics, and then finally some of them are part of my spring seasonal capsule. And like I said in the beginning, I have around 16 pairs in total, which I think is a fair amount. Some people may have more, some people may have less. It's totally up to you. Again, if you want some more tips on how to make better and more conscious fashion choices, both when it comes to shoes but also fashion in general, make sure to check out that blog post I mentioned in the beginning. It is linked down below for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like me to do more of these kind of my collection of videos, for example my collection of jeans, and then some words on how I choose the right pair, what kind of quality I go for, and also maybe a couple of sustainable tips. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see what I can do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you found this video inspiring. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you did before you leave, and then I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.